Hello everybody, welcome to Zoya's welcome. So basically in this wonderful individual reading, this can be for a Sagittarius for January 3rd to January 13th of 2026. So, it's going to be how it goes in this way, whether, this is how it goes in that way, whether you're feeling okay, or whether you're feeling, how you're going to be, and this is how it is. You have to understand what you're going to be doing in that perspective, because that's how it goes. It's the way it works. It's the way of how it is. It's like you're not playing any games. You're trying to coordinate what you're doing in that way. It's like this is how it goes. And when you have to do that, that's how it goes, whether you like it or not. But you know what, Sagittarius, you need to pay attention on how you've been feeling these days, and this is how it goes. So you're welcome. But the way all this is, I need to understand that it's gonna be how it is from your own strengths, your own, the way how it works, and you have to do that. You're trying to not play by the rules, but you have to do exactly what you can to understand that. That's how it goes. So you believe it in that perspective, whether you like it or not, but this is how it goes. So let's see. Let's see what's going on for Sagittarius. So like I said, it's going to be for an individual reading for Sagittarius for January 3rd to January 13th of 2026. Let's see what's going on. Alright, so let's see. Let's see what's going on. So in this wonderful reading, we have the devil is upright, there's oppositions, addictions here, that's how it goes. The 2 wands is upright, there's basically, you're playing on something, so it might be Leo, Aries, Sagittarius that you're dealing with. Ace of Cups, there's no unsatisfactory, whereas upright, there's incompletion, because everything's all completed. King Wands is upright, you want to have the leadership because you're being a leader, and the Seven Pentacles reverse means you already have a career, that's how it goes. But the way this is, I want to figure out what's going on in the situation, whether things would be in that, how it is in this one entire situation. And when it is that, that's how it goes. So let me clarify the Ace of Cups, the Devil, and the 2 wands. Let's see what's going on here. So Sagittarius is no progress. 5 Pentacles reverse, you're already not feeling insecurity. Emperor's upright, you want structure. Yeah, because you have the structure ability to understand that, right? That's how it goes, right? When you see it, it's like, alright, this thing you're in, this thing is satisfying, alright, this is how it goes, but this is going to be how it's going to be in that way. What's this 7 Pentacles, the King wants in this world? The 5 Cups here, there's no grief. Emperor's here, there's no nourishment. 4 Swords, you want resting, you want healing. 9 Pentacles here, you're feeling uncomfortable. Yeah, that's how it goes. So you might be dealing with another Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in that way, whether you focus on that, but that's how it goes, right? It's the way how it works in that way, whether you need to be casual of it, but this is how it goes. You need to understand that, because you have to see it as a wonderful feeling, right? This is the way it works, because nowadays you look at it and saying, well, this seems to be very interesting. I need to do it, yes. But the right step in the right direction, you pay attention to how you're feeling in that way. It's like, this is how it goes, and when it is, that's how it is, right? This seems to be, and when you work on it, that's how it goes in that way. Whether, okay, everything's gonna be fine, alright, I know how it goes, yes, but it's like almost like temporary, but it's not, right? That's how it goes. So if you're feeling uncomfortable, there's something that's happening in that situation. What's this Emperor go? The 6 1 story you want to celebrate, where all of yours is incompletion. Yeah, because there's something that is incompleted. That's how it goes. So I'm going to clarify that. The 6 1 story, you want kindness, and the Wheel 4 story, you're going to have good luck. Obviously there is, because when you have kindness, you want respect. That's how it goes. And when you have the good luck, you want to have good luck because you don't want to have bad luck in that situation. You have to go with the flow. So you might be dealing with another Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus in that way. You might deal with another Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, another Capricorn as another Earth sign, or another Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, another air sign. It doesn't matter, but this is how it goes whether you like it or not. What's this Nine of Pentacles about? Nine one star, there's basically fear. Death card reverse, there's no endings. Tower reverse, there's no transformation. Ace of Pentacles, alright, there's prosperity about money. Yeah, because you might be thinking about money. You think about how it's going to be in that way, whether you need to go with the flow because you pay attention to it. So you understand of how you're doing because that's the way it works. It's like this is the way it goes, whether you need to understand about this whole entire situation. It's like you're not trying to get through the nitty-gritty part, but if it was that's how it goes. So let's see what's going on with this Wheel of Fortune. Devil's alright, there's obsessions, addictions, that's how it goes. Okay. What's between this Ace of Pentacles here? The Hand reverse, there's no restrictions. Okay. What's in the middle? Fool's alright, there's change. Okay, so we know that how it goes in that way because we have to understand that. So let's see what this Devil card is about. Wheel of Fortune reverse, you're having bad luck. Stars alright, there's inspiration. That's how it goes. Whether you need to understand that, right? So this is not the everlasting situation, but if it was that's how it goes. You need to believe it in order to do it because that's how it goes. It's the way of how it works. You're not trying to have a temporary mistake and saying, well, this is all temporary. I don't want to do it. So you have to believe in order to do that, right? That's how it goes. What's this Fool card about? The World is alright, there's completion. The Strength is alright, you want bravery. Yeah, because you want to be bravery, you want to be stick to your own emotions. You have to, see what's appealing to you because that's how it goes, whether you like it or not. But this is how it goes. You're not trying to be, going all crazy and saying, well, I need to do it. But the way of this is, you need to pay attention to what you're doing in that way, whether you're taking a step forward rather than taking a step back. That's how it goes. What's this Hangman about? Death card reverse, there's no endings. The Magician, alright, you want skill. Devil reverse, there's no obsessions, addictions. Emperor reverse, there's no nourishment. Emperor reverse, there's no structure. The Lover's alright, you're making decisions. Yeah, because that's how it goes. It's like you want things to happen, daily. Bit by bit, day by day. Week to week, month to month, year by year. If you look at it from a different perspective, that's all you can do, Sagittarius. You have to go with the flow, right? You have to pay attention on how you're feeling in that way, whether you have to choose that. So let's see what's going on. So tell me something what's going on with this Star card. The Chariot is alright, you're making progress. Okay, what's the Strength card? Emperor's reverse, there's no nourishment. Okay, what's between the Magician and the Lovers? The Hermit is alright, you're looking for a soulmate. It could be that. So let's see what's the Chariot card about. Judgment reverse, you're not taking action. Here reverse, there's no guidance. 10-1 sword, there's burdens. Yeah, because there's always these burdens here, whether you like it or not. But it's like that's how it goes. If you have burdens in your own life, it's like you can't take it anymore. You can't handle it, right? That's how it goes. Whether things are not good as it is, it's like, why are you doing it? You need to be who you are and saying, okay, I know what to do, but this is how it goes. You need to face your own abilities from a right or wrong perspective. That's all you can do, right? What's this Empress about? So you have the 9 of Swords here. There's no drama or trauma here. Story yours, there's no inspiration. King of Swords, there's knowledge. Yeah, because you want to take knowledge. You want to have your own knowledge because that's how it goes. So you understand what you're feeling in that way, but you're trying to figure out what's going on in that way. You need to understand that. You need to be boastful of knowing what to do. That's how it goes. What's this Hermit card about? 6 Swords yours, there's no movement. 3 Wands yours, there's no communication. Yeah, because you're not communicating. You're basically, cutting off communication because you don't want to talk about it anymore. It's like, why are you doing it? Why? Because it's like you're trying to, how it is, whether you're trying to do that, you need to understand of what's going on, right? To understand of how it is. So let's see what this universe is saying to you. So let me go from, I'm going to clarify the 10 Wands, the King of Swords, and the 3 Wands, and the 6 of Swords. 5 Wands reverse, there's no chaos, right? High Priest reverse, there's no inner voice. 9 Swords is upright, there's trauma. Okay, so what's this 5 Wands about? Sagittarius, there's no satisfaction here. For this, alright, you want guidance. Yeah, because you're paying attention to what you're going to do next. Right, so when you pay attention to it, you know how it goes from the way how it is, you know, and that's how I'm going to keep saying it's like you have to take a step forward and you can't take a step back, right? That's how it goes, and you have to go with the flow. Because when you pay attention to it, you know how it goes, whether you like it or not. What's this high priestess about? Page of Swords, you want to have education, yeah, because you want to be educated, and when you have education, you pay attention to it. What's between this Page of Swords about? Seven Swords, you're not feeling deceit. Lovers, you're making decisions. Obviously, there is, because that's how it goes. You have to do exactly how it is, because you understand what's going on in that way. What's this Nine of Swords about? Six of Pentacles, there's no kindness. And the Seven of Pentacles, you want to have a career because you're focusing on your career. Six of Pentacles, you have no kindness because you're acting nice, but then you're acting rude at the same time because you have no kindness, right? You have to understand whether you have your own discipline, whether you like it or not, but it's based on that. Let me clarify this. Six of Pentacles here. Oh yeah, the Ten of Pentacles here, there's no wealth. Ten of Cups, there's completion. Yeah, because the way how it works, when you have no wealth, it's like you're being greedy, you're being, nasty, and, being rude, and that's how it goes. And you're saying, well, I just lost all my money, or I just gambled, or whatever it is. It's like, you need to understand whether you like it or not, Sagittarius, I know how things are, but you pay attention to what you're doing, whether if you're making decisions, whether you have your own way about knowing to do. You have to concrete what you're doing in that way. What's this Lover's card? Nine of Cups, there's fulfillment, okay? Clarify the Nine of Cups, please. The Three of Swords, there's no heartbreak. Strength cards, you want bravery. Yeah, that's how it goes. What's between this Seven of Pentacles here? Eight of Swords, there's anxiety. Yeah, because you're basically saying that you're saying, woe is me, I can't do anything more, I quit. Well, why you keep doing it? Why you keep doing it in that way of knowing what to do, right? That's how it goes. So I'm going to go from the middle to the right, middle to left. So we have the Eight of Pentacles here, there's no perfection. But just there's skill. Four of Wands here, there's no celebration. Page of Pentacles, there's prospects. Page of Cups, there's loyalty. Two of Wands, you're planning on something. Okay, so it's between the middle and the left side. Six of Wands, there's achievement. Ace of Swords, there's a misunderstanding. Ten of Wands, there's no burdens. Eight of Wands, there's speed. Yeah, that's how it goes, right? So there is a misunderstanding here. That's how it goes. What's the middle? Five of Cups, there's grief. Yeah, because you're basically saying that you're basically saying that you're having grief, and that's how it goes. So you have to pay attention to what you're doing in that way, right? It's like you have to understand whether you have to concrete your own ways to understand that, right? Like I kind of feel sorry for you, Sagittarius. I know what you're going through, but you need to understand whether you like it or not, whether you do exactly what you're doing, and this is how it goes. It's like this is how you're feeling, because if you have, when you're feeling grief, when you're having speed, when you have prospects, loyalty, and planning, if you understand about those words, you pay attention to what you're going through, right? It's the way how you're going to look at it in the perfect perspective, and that's how it goes. So I hope you all like this video. Please give a like, please leave a comment if you want, but this is the way it works, because this is the way it happens, and this is how it is. And when you do it, this is the way it works. It's the way it seems to be. So this is how it goes. But this is how it is, and this is the way it works. So you understand what's going on, and you pay attention to it. That's how it goes. And you have to know what's happening in that way, whether you're a knight or not. So I hope you all like this video. Please understand this. Please understand, and this is how it goes. So thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.